We're live from Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. If your child is into dinosaurs, and I don't know what child that isn't, you're going to want to meet our next guest. She's written a whole series of books starring dinosaurs in a world where differences are celebrated and every character is valued for who they are.
Susan Mills has dedicated her life to advocating for her son and others with exceptionalities. Her book series is teaching valuable lessons while entertaining children and adults, and we're happy to talk to her about her latest release, Cameron, the confident and colorful Carnotaurus. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, bestie.
Oh,
Now, you didn't wear your cute little dinosaur outfit.
I didn't. I am known as Miss Frizzle in the school, so I have little pink glasses and my dinosaur dress.
So
So you're not in character today?
Not
Yeah,
in
okay.
character.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit more about the Dino Sprout series.
Okay, so I started writing them, when my son was 4.
Wow.
And so he's 12 now. But I started off writing because I wanted to give him kind of a mirror so he could see himself in the dinosaurs, and then people are like, you need to write more. So I did. So each dinosaur in the series has an exceptionality. So ranging anywhere from, Alex has anxiety. This one just released, Cameron. So he's named after my husband. He has.
I was wondering if there was a connection there.
And please say who your husband is.
Okay, so he's the inspiration, Cameron Mills. He's a former basketball player, and so this dinosaur has a basketball brain. So he doesn't play basketball, but his thoughts bounce around from one thing to another.
And we know Cameron.
Yes.
This is an accurate depiction of
It
Cameron.
is, yes.
Oh, and I love it. I love his bouncy brain. So they range from, autism, sensory. Oliver has big red glasses. We have a coloring book that goes along with the series, and we're getting ready to release the holiday box in time for Christmas. We have a birthday box and then the buddy box, which is where we push into the classrooms. So people can buy a buddy box and sponsor books for kids in the classroom.
Well, you alluded to it earlier. You did this for your son. Please explain a little bit about that, because, I also have a daughter who has some anxiety, and that's something that you've taken control of and really helped your child out with. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, he's my inspiration behind all of this. And I think it's really important for children to be able to learn about themselves and each other in a fun way. It doesn't have to be a formal conversation where you're sitting down with them and even mentioning a diagnosis, but through stories, through characters, especially animals, they can connect in a safe way. And so I always say a mirror and a window. So the children can look in and maybe see themselves in the character, but they also can have the window where they look in and see what it might be like to be that dinosaur or that character. And I think it's really important because we're wanting to raise good human beings.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So they have to see and model good behavior, and this is the perfect way to do that. And you're also pushing into the schools, as you mentioned. So if there's a teacher out there that's interested in maybe having you come to their classroom and read a story, share your books, how would they go about contacting you to get you in the classroom?
Absolutely. So the publishing website is rainbowsparrowbooks.com. There's a contact form on there, and so they can reach out that way, give me any kind of information. I do it all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do because I get to go and interact with the kids, and I get to wear my dinosaur dress. And so, and then we have, so I go about and I tell them why I became an author and an illustrator. We read a story. There's also questions at the end of every story. So we all have what I lovingly call therapy sessions afterwards. So we talk about big fears and big worries and things like that. And it's just, it's a great way. Dino Sprout is about cultivating healthy conversations. And then I give teachers resources and stuff too, so they can further the conversation.
You know, not a lot of us are lucky enough in life to find our purpose, and you have truly found your purpose.
Yeah.
Please tell us how people can get your books.
So you can find them on Amazon. You can also find them on BarnesandNoble.com. Target has Stella and Hadley. And then also Walmart.com.
Wow.
love it.
You're everywhere.
Yes.
Can we expect
Yes.
more books?
Absolutely. This is an A through Z series.
Oh, my word.
So I have my work cut out for me.
Well, if anybody can do it, it's you.
Maybe there needs to be a best friend version out there. Lee and Tam.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
right. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here today. I think these would make great holiday gifts for anybody, really.
Yes, actually.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and we're going to have all of Susan's information up on the screen. Check it out.
Coming up on Live from Chevy Chase.
All right, looking for a one-of-a-kind Christmas gift? Well, maybe a fun way to get a creative season? We're going to talk about it with Midway Art Studios after the break. But let's check in on that question of the day, Tam.
All right, the question is, do you give Google reviews? And it looks like 44% of you say yes, you do. There's still time to vote. Head over to Facebook or Instagram, Live from Chevy Chase.
You're watching Live from Chevy Chase.